I can only hear the sounds of the night crickets, and just now I heard my first little chirping bird. The sun is starting to come up. I'm out on my porch having my coffee and getting ready to spend some time in devotion. It's very quiet and peaceful, and that's how I plan to start my day. And I think I'm going to take you along and share with you what I'm doing in these inside house days. Early bird catches the worm. The sun is just trying to come up. So peaceful out here. I'm burning an apple orchard candle, and it smells so yummy. Look at that sky. It's just peaceful. Today in my reading, I read from a book called, if I can see it here in the dark, Every Day Holy. And today it was called, the lesson was Be Brave. And it was so appropriate, especially for what's going on in the world today. So, the sun is up. It is overcast and a little clouds are forming. I think we're going to have some rain. And it was a great way to start my morning. I'm still doing my devotions, sipping my coffee, letting the dog out. The good news, I'm trying to always look for the good in the day, is that my husband has been able to come home for the next 2 weeks and work from home, and then see what goes on from there. So I am happy because it makes me feel that much more peaceful. I don't have to worry about him. He doesn't have to worry about me. And it's not our jobs to really worry about each other, but just care for each other. And I'm just glad that he was able to come home now, and we can just share this together. And that just thankful that he has the opportunity that he can work from home. So, hot rod. Yep, all part of the morning sound. And there is a bird just singing, happy, singing away. A good reminder just to find the joy in the day. Sun's up. Yep. It's not a sunshiny day. A little overcast, cloudy. But I've done my devotions. The sun came up. It was beautiful, peaceful. Planned out my day, and part of that's going to include getting out of my jammies and going for a walk, and I might even take you. Yes, you. Oh, you recognize that W-A-L-K word. She'll usually go over to the closet where her collar is, but she's so bad to take her for a W-A-L-K because she just has a mind of her own, but might do that. She needs to get out too. Face washed, moisturized, sunscreen on, teeth clean, lips moisturized. Now going in to the master bedroom closet to get dressed, because then I'm going to go for a walk because I need to do that for my brain. First off though, I think it's important that I just treat myself to get ready for the day. Not anything too special, but still, just enough to make myself feel good, because I think it's important to do that while we are housebound. Sure, I can give my face a nice little break from a no makeup day, which I do a couple of times during the week, but today's not one of those days. And I am going to go for a walk. I do have sunscreen on, and I just like to have that little bit of, you know, nice, smooth look to the skin. And this is just going to be like a 5-minute kind of thing, and I'm using the NARS concealer. I'm not going to put on any foundation because I just want to do a light cover up. And I think I'm just going to use my NARS for under my eyes today. Why not? And I'll just highlight my eyebrows a little bit. Because, you know, I think it's important that we keep ourselves to as normal as we can, stay in our routine. And for me, this is pretty routine. Even if I'm wearing just my yoga pants to go for a walk and a t-shirt, I still want to make myself feel good, take care of myself, because it's important. It's not vain. It's just important to put your trust and your faith where it needs to be. And hopefully it's in God, and more people may be able to come to recognize that. And if they don't, that's fine. But for me, this is something that I have done all of my life, and I'm going to continue to do. So, on a lighter note, as I was sitting outside today, watching the sun come up, doing my devotions, I have been having a visit every morning at the same time by a red-headed woodpecker. He or she, or the family of them, because there is a family of them, have been pecking at the top of my gutter. And they come at the same time every day. So I was thinking, okay, what is that? Like a call for time to feed? And then if I'm quiet and just watch them, they'll come down to the yard and just kind of eat whatever's in the yard, you know. Really, right now, just a bunch of weeds because our backyard went kapooty last season and we don't know why. So we will have to seed it again. But anyways, so they've been very annoying. And before my husband was home, I was worried that that woodpecker was going to peck through something very important on the gutters, because I didn't know, what is it pecking at? I mean, I just thought woodpeckers pecked because they needed food, or they found a food source. And I did Google it, and I found that it's kind of like a mating call and a territorial call. And it usually occurs during the spring, February, mid-February through the spring. And it said you can try to deter them with putting a rubber snake up there, or, you know, but my husband says, no, leave them be. They have to eat too, which is true. But it's more of a mating and a territorial, like we found a nice area, a nice yard that we want to feed on. And we do have all these oak trees in and around us. So he won't let me go get a rubber snake to put up there. And he did get up on the ladder and checked everything out. He said, it's fine. And then, of course, according to the Google report, it did say that they can peck through wood and do their damage or whatever they need to do there. But when it comes to metal, no, they're not strong enough. It just, the rat-a-tat-tat just sounds pretty loud, and it's can be like troublesome because you think, oh my gosh, what kind of damage are you putting a hole in my gutter? But no. So now I do feel better about that, and I won't chase them away because honestly, guys, every morning I've been going out there with the broom, you know, and just kind of yelling, but all's well. I'm going to leave them alone and let them peck away. And anyways, if I'm not up and out of bed and ready to go by the time they come a-pecking, well, they were coming like at 6 in the morning, And usually I'm up between 5:30 and 6, and I'm just sometimes just sitting in bed, reading my devotions, getting my coffee. Today they came a little later, and I don't know if it's because I was actually outside on my porch early this morning, but oh no, at 7:30. They've been coming about 7:30 the last couple of days, so. But there is a whole family of them, because I guess it might be the female maybe that's lightly red. And then you see the little babies, and then the male is really, the whole head is really red. I guess that's the male. I don't know. Maybe it's the female, but who knows? Anyway, I'm like, I'm okay with them visiting now. Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to put on any eye makeup. I should, because it makes me look kind of washed away. So, should I? Nah. Give my eyes a break and just do this. That's it. Gonna get dressed and go for a walk. So, this is as dressed up as I'm going to get for the day. My yoga shirt, my yoga pants. Gonna get a pair of socks on. Grab my tennis shoes outside in the garage and go for my walk, because looks like it's going to rain. So maybe I can get a walk in before the rain comes, hopefully. So I'm going to get this done because I need a walk. So guys, I went for a 30-minute walk. Not bad. Did nice, medium, easy walk. And now I think what I'm going to do is leash up my dog and take my dog out for a little stroll, because she always stop starts. So I think I'll do that. And then I'm going to go in and get a big, huge glass of water. Okay. See what I mean? Stop, sniff, stop, sniff. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. Such a good girl. How fast she starts off. And then after a while, she goes real slow. She's speeding my walk up today. Come on. Look at all the Easter eggs. My neighbor dumped out. So cute. So I'm home and I just measured out a cup of lentils. I'm going to make like this lentil stew that I made last week, and it was so yummy. It has carrots and peas and sweet potatoes, celery, and any other vegetable I can come up with. And it is so good. And I will step you through it as I do it. So not everything always goes as you plan. I just poured water into my little Instant Pot because I was going to boil some eggs. I didn't have the liner in. Thank heavens my smart husband's home and said, "Oh no, dump it out, hurry up, give it to me." And I did not have it on. So he's out blowing it out with his air compressor. Because, you know, I did ruin a big Instant Pot by pouring hot liquid into it when it was on without the liner. I started talking to him, lost track of what I was doing. No, I'm not blaming him. Blaming me. But hey, am I gonna fret over that? No way, no way. There's just more important things that could happen. And that one, is not one of them. But part of my day, thought I'd share. Yep. I'm drinking my water. I have some sauteed mushrooms, sweet red pepper, and cut up onion that I'm going to saute in a pan. I'm going to throw a couple of fried eggs on it and refried beans, and I'm going to have a great breakfast, and I'll probably eat a banana with it. So I now have my big Instant Pot going with my eggs in it, because I'm hard boiling eggs, so we can have some eggs on our salad or for a snack, or I might make a little bit of egg salad. I have my oil diffuser going. It smells so good, and I think when the air smells good, you just think clean. Yeah, but I wish it would help me think smarter. And here's the insides of my little Instant Pot, because my smart husband is out there trying to air compress it dry. And these are my lentils, and I'm rinsing them and cleaning them out. They look pretty good. And then I'm probably going to put them on the stove and boil them for a couple of minutes, put the lid on, and I'm just going to let them sit there for about 3 or 4 hours until I'm ready to add all the vegetables, and then we'll have a really nice lentil stew, and I'll probably make some brown rice with it. So, sorry, I couldn't wait. I had to get into it. My eggs have been fried, and I've broken the yolk. I have refried beans here with my eggs and some sweet red pepper and mushroom sauteed, and it is so good. Guys, don't knock it until you try it. It's yummy. To finish it off, I am going to have a banana. Yummy. Lots of protein. Good source of energy today. And now I have to go feed the dog. So guys, I finished my breakfast. It was yummy. And I have my little Instant Pot on. My husband believes he was able to use the air compressor and really blow out any bit of water that was in there. It appears to be working. It's on countdown 5. I decided to do a cup of brown rice that I had washed out really, really well, and we'll have that tonight with our stew, because I've got lentils, and I talked about it really good. I'll show it to you as I'm making that, and I'm hoping it cooked the rice. We'll see. So this is how I put the lentil stew together. I chopped up carrots, celery, lentils, and sweet potato. And what I did was I boiled the lentils after I cleaned them and rinsed them out really good in the water. I used 3 cups of water and a cup of broth, and then I just boiled it for about 2 minutes, shut it off, put the lid on it, and I let them kind of soak in that juice for about 3 or 4 hours. And now I just added all the vegetables, and I have it on kind of a little bit lower than medium heat. I'm just going to let it cook until the sweet potatoes are done. The lentils will be done, and serve it. Sometimes I add a little bit of rice to it. Sometimes I just eat it like that with one of those big Extreme Wellness tortillas, and it is really good, hearty, and it's just packed with just good food. Caught up with the laundry at least. That's a good thing. Hi everyone. Well, kind of where I started, from early this morning to just getting out of the shower, and I'm just brushing my hair because didn't do the washing, just giving it a brush for the night, get the snarls out. That was my day. Not very interesting, but a day that we were in and safe, and I did get to go for a walk and just did things, like made a little dinner with lentil soup, and we played dominoes. I did laundry. I didn't really get into anything too involved. I'm going to kind of save that for during the week. But, I have to tell you, I'm like everybody else. It's hard. It just seems like I'm trying not to focus on it, and I'm trying to just do what's normal. But then I found myself just looking out the front door and at my flower pots and just craving to want to put some pretty geraniums in my pots. And so I, like everyone else, it's difficult. You have to just keep yourself moving, because I even found myself just thinking, oh, I'm hungry. I want a snack. I want to eat something. And I wasn't hungry at all. It's just, I found myself out of my normal routine, and hard and difficult. But there's so much that I can do during this time. There's lots, and I have lots of hobbies. I have some that I could catch up on. I have lots of drawers and cupboards that could be reorganized. I have curtains that I want to take down and freshen up to wash, do a little light to moderate spring cleaning since my husband's home, and I can take advantage of a little bit of the manpower. It's just on your mind, and it's there, and then yet you try to focus and just trying to keep your day simple, easy, normal, and just, I had to keep telling myself today, just breathe. And I look for my peace and my strength through readings in the Bible, and that's really what helps. It helps a lot, but it's just, there's just that that eeriness. So I truly believe trying to stay in your routine as much as possible, about what you normally do every day on every night, and try to stick to as much of a routine as you can. And I even think it's important to get yourself cleaned up and dressed, and not just hang around in your PJs. Get outside, get some fresh air when you can, and when the weather permits, take a walk. It's great exercise for you, and it just gives you a chance to just inhale and take some deep breaths, and just being outside just does good. And read. I love to read, and a lot of times I find, it's like the last thing on my list. I don't get a chance to just read the way I want to, and so now I can catch up on a couple of books that I've sort of set aside over the last month or two because I've been busy doing other things, and so I'm going to get those out and get some reading done and get some cupboards
cleaned out and some drawers and just tidy things up. Maybe do some spring cleaning outside on the porch. And, you know, I've just got a list of things that I know I need to just focus on and do. And just that will help me just keep the faith and, you know, just think positively. So it's really a time of rest. It's a time of worry for a lot of people, especially those who may be infected with this, and for all of the healthcare workers and service people who are out there trying to help. We owe it to them to stay put and abide by you know, what they're instructing us to do. And we need to make the best out of what we can do for ourselves and our families on the inside. So that's really what we want to do. It's not easy, but I'm missing my Weight Watcher meetings, and just I was getting into, you know, 8 weeks of a good routine with exercise, so I have to really try to adapt that for home now and just get into that. And just I have to just really push hard right now to just stay focused and find and create something that's like a new normal for me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Nothing too exciting. It was, you know, sort of just come around with me, and this is what I did for the day. And, you know, after dinner, we each had lentils and vegetable stew. It was really good, and I'll have to dish them out tomorrow because I certainly think I forgot to take a picture of it. But then we just relaxed and just watched a little TV, and I got into the shower, and now I forgot to take my earrings off. Now I am pretty ready to just go to bed and read for a little while, and I shall see you on my next video. And until then, be kind, be humble, age gracefully, stay safe, and stay strong. Bye.